Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky on a No Man's Sky Sunday. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 45. You can see the bigger pyramid in the background. We're going to take you through a little tour of what we've built since last Sunday and talk about what we're going to do in the future with this, because I started to do a little research because I started to get a little concerned about build count. There is a 20,000 piece build count limit. Counts for all your bases, by the way. You notice I've taken the storage containers out of here. This particular pyramid here is going to go away because I want to make sure that I have plenty of parts for building in here. But you can see what that looks like. So we move the teleporter in here. I'm going to walk you through what's going on here. We have lots of stuff left to build. Put the teleporter up on a raised platform. That up there is a bunch of stairs and a bunch of stairs over there. And a bunch of stairs over there. Every single side of this thing can be gone in and out of. You can see down here, we've got a way to go out with steps there. And then up there is a viewing room. There are viewing rooms on 3 of the 4 sides right now. It all looks very, very cool. So I wanted you to have a grand view if you were fortunate enough to land in the docking bay up top. So this has been a joy to create. This has been so much fun. So there's a big viewing room up here. Viewing edge, I guess. I may have to consider putting a rail on this, but for now I'm leaving it this way. Various rooms, windows, all kinds of things. It gets dark in here, so I have to still keep working on light. You can see there's another viewing balcony over here. I was going to make landing platforms over here, and I still might, but I actually might put the landing platforms out the other direction because my power is over here. So I might move them where the other pyramid is. And so it gets... I've tried to make it very labyrinthy, and I'm going to try to decorate it as much as I can, as much as my piece limitations will allow, so that people can come here and explore it. I want it to be a fun place for people to explore, and maybe put in a couple of surprises if I can. So very cool. This is the twin staircase. There's a big opening that leads out to there where... Again, if I put the landing platforms out there, that's pretty grand entrance as well, which maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll keep putting them out there. So up here, this overlooks that viewing platform that we were at earlier. And then if you come all the way up here, got my light on because it gets dark in there and I still don't have enough adequate lights. There's the landing platform. So the idea is to put a few more landing platforms down there, and then to fill out the inside of this base with the things it needs that my other base at Devil's Tower already has, like the farmer and the overseer and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to do some of today. That pyramid's going to go away. I still think this is probably the best spot for all the landing platforms is over there, but maybe I'll move them there. A lot of work yet. So there's a 20,000 piece limit, which is why I've been going to some of my other bases and deleting them. I figure I'm going to be using most of it for this, most of my piece limitation for this. This is all very cool, and I'll show you where the storage containers are, where I ended up putting those. I didn't have enough room to really put them. They take up a lot of space horizontally. So I built a curved wall down in here. So I had to build them kind of towards the bottom. The ground underneath is really uneven. So to get them in their own space, I had to build them here. This is kind of like the subterranean level in one little part of the pyramid. So that and the base computer, and I actually wanted to move the base computer, so we're gonna do that now. The Mayanopolis, and there's a door there, and I'll show you where that goes in a minute. And of course, you can see, in order to wire everything up, when you're in build mode, the wires are everywhere. I've got lights everywhere, and I'm starting to use more and more of those little white lights because they're pretty bright, and I'm trying to use less of these standing ones, although the standing ones are very cool because they give the place this feel of like there's an archaeology team here investigating, right? Which is kind of neat. I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to put it like right about there. There you go, buddy, except you need to be turned around, don't you? I turn him around first, and I can move him. Okay, there you go. Is that good enough for now? I think so. I'd kind of like to put him up on here, but I don't know if it'll mess with too close to Starship kind of thing. Got lots of flying birds. Very cool. They look like something out of Avatar, don't they? Pretty neat. So the whole thing is just very cool, but of course, again, very dark. So I've been trying to build things in such a way. Like here, I've got two uneven walls because one is higher. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. What is it? Because that's going up to there because it's the stairs. I've been trying to make things really symmetrical, except for, of course, one half of this is different than the other half. It had to be because the ground underneath undulated differently. So, been putting like that shouldn't happen. How did that happen? Okay. Oh, you rat suck. Okay, that happened because of that. I got you. Wow. So, what is this? It's just like a little room there, isn't it? That's interesting. Nothing in particular there. We could put stairs there. And then it comes down to here. One of the things that I've kind of made it as a rule is if there's a window somewhere and you can't tell exactly what's beyond it, there's a room beyond it. And if there's a window, it means you can somehow get there. And so that's kind of been one of the tricky points of building this has been to put windows in places to kind of hint to people, hey, you can actually go to this location. So you can see there's a window there. It means you can go up there. There's a couple of places though where you're looking at the window and you'll be like, how do I get back behind there? There's a room back there. How do I do that? So doors are a good clue that you're going to go kind of transition into some area. So you can see there's where all the storage containers are. And there's the grass down below. And you can see how even over there it slopes. I gave myself that's a little... This is the narrow stairs. I tried to build that up around there. That actually leads to something, but I'll leave that for people who want to visit the base later. So down here, turn left, go down this way. This door here leads back to the storage containers. And the storage containers have the only curved angular hallway in the whole game, so that's the whole base. So that's how you know that you're there. Here, this will get you down to here. I should probably set up a couple lights here. So a lot of this today is going to be setting up lights and going and destroying other bases. So to kind of hide that yellow dongly thing there, I've been doing it like this. I don't like that yellow part. I understand why it's there. I just don't like it. But the cool part is you do this. And downstairs here on the ground floor, we have that guy, which is feeding power up to everything. So you can see what some of the bottom of this looks like. It's like you don't want to be here. But every now and then I have to come down here and mess with this or attach something or whatever. So this is the secret part of the base. And I don't want to waste parts on it down here if I don't have to. So I want to build something here. I just wasn't quite sure what. Let's see. There's a big, huge rock in the way, isn't there? Wow. Okay. Well, that's that's not good the way it is. Somebody's I'm gonna fall off and bust my head there, so let's build something. Best thing to do is leave your character. It seems that everything connects better if you do that. How far do we want to build? That's the question. I don't want to build a whole bunch of stuff down here. Because this is like, Undercroft. I don't really need to be down here building stuff. But see, you can see there's a tiny window slit here. So that's the clue. There's a door and there's a window slit, and it's like, you can go back here. But there's a couple more places where it's less obvious, so. Alright, I'll build a couple of walls here. Right now, like, we need a wall to hide that. There we go. It's not the best, but that's the problem is that, yeah, there's double there. Go like this. Okay. So that's sealed off so people won't fall down there. And then what about this? That goes up to a tall ceiling there. I don't like to see the bottoms of stairs, but sometimes it's kind of hard to get the pieces in here correctly. That locks that away. That's nice. That's better. It's the thing is, every time you do that, you're thinking, oh, am I wasting 2 pieces against my limit? There's a 3,000 piece base limit for an uploadable base, so that is also a consideration, and I haven't really even added any decorations yet. So in here, there are 2 kind of bigger rooms, hence the windows. These 2 big rooms here. This one wraps around the corner. I was thinking I'd put the farmer in here and a bunch of different little farming bins. And then this is kind of a problem. Yeah, I'm not real keen on that. I've been trying to prevent that particular thing from happening, which is fixable if you want to fix it. You can do this, but they poke up through the top, and I'll show you what. See the portion up there that's poking up through the top. But since this is going to be symmetrical, this probably isn't a bad idea. Okay, let's do that and see what it looks like outside. The only thing I don't like at this is that those things poke up through the top, so I've kind of been careful about where I put them. Which means that that thing right there, that's got to be a non-window. Because it's going to say, that's a clue that you can go somewhere and you won't be able to go here. Alright, let's go outside and look and see what that is. See, so they poke up through there. That's the only thing I don't like, but I prefer that over that rooftop thing. Yeah, I like having that blocked off. So I'll do it in places where it still looks symmetrical. Otherwise, there are places like this where I'm just not going to do it. Yep. And so what I've been doing in places like this is making an actual ceiling. That's probably what I should do over here, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's do that instead. See, yeah, this whole thing has been a whole lot of me trying to make up my mind with what I want to do. A whole lot of that. And not knowing exactly what I want to do. So if we use this, come back up here and build a... This gets hard. Because it just doesn't put the pieces where you would think it would. You're like, oh yeah, do that. And then there's the next piece. It should go right in there. and it just has a really hard time. The most obvious location to put it is not the one that it wants to go in. So this whole thing gets a little troublesome. Make a bunch of those. Yeah, and the rules for how it determines are really weird. It's like a hint there, isn't there? The cool part is we can make this like a special attic-y area that people could find their way into if they were so inclined. See, where is this? Where's the thing here? Where's the rule that will let you sit there? Okay. So now I have a roof. This is good. I like this. Okay, what about our farmer then? Where do I want to set him? Let's go build farmer stuff. Weapons terminal, agricultural terminal. So you can put him anywhere, really. You can put him in a corner. Huh, it doesn't have to be against a wall, does it? Oh, how interesting. Kind of want it against a wall, though. Okay, what if I just do it like here? Where's my guy? Okay, he's right there. Hey, dude, what do you need? No world is truly barren. Okay. Take the echinocactus, for example. Alright. And the Esper wishes me for me to cultivate echinocactus. Alright, then I will do that. So then what I was thinking is, he's got large hydroponics. Oh, this is cool. Except I can't quite get it to stick in the middle because I didn't build enough room, did I? Okay, so that would be the middle of the room. That might not be bad where it is. Yeah, that might not be a bad place to put it, would it? Because if you did it like this, if you did it even with some space, how much space is there between there? Oh, that's not too bad, actually. That clicks right into place. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's do this. How many of these do we want to build? I mean, we can build a bunch of them. Where are they at? Right here. I got plenty because I got plenty of metal plating. I'm going to leave myself some room to walk around there. So let's do this. This is cool. Let's go to, we got that guy connected. That guy connected. All right, and then you, my friend. Right there. There we go. Oh my goodness, that's kind of awesome looking. Okay. I can dig that. Echinocactus. And I don't have the ability to make it yet, do I? I don't think so. Where's gamma weed, fungal cluster, solar vine? We have to go get. Oh, there it is. Do I have any? I need cactus flesh and pyrite. I have both of those in the storage unit, I think. So we'll go look. I've been doing this, shutting off my lights to get used to it. To basically teach myself where I need to put light. Echinocactus and yeah, so 3 I think is, that's blue. Haven't even got around to painting these yet. 5 is green, I think. Yep. There's only one green, so All right, so it said what? Not mineral mold, not fungal mold. Cactus flesh, I believe, is what we needed. Let's go look at that. Let's go look at our log. What does he want? Agriculture research. Oh, okay. So we have to go into the build menu and we have to say echinocactus. We have to say L, pin the details. Okay. Cactus flesh, which we only have 42, and pyrite, which I know we have over here. We have it here. Nope, that's selenium. Oh, there's pyrite. We got a ton of it right there. We need to go get some cactus flesh. Okay. So this has just been a joy to create. This is kind of build all of my desires here. You can see that's really dark. So earlier I had one of these guys right here. Why these lights don't face you, I don't quite know. You always have to turn them around. Seems like a design flaw to me. Here we go. Those provide a lot of light. So, and then over here on this wall, we need to get some lights for this. So on walls where I don't have anything to really hide, that little button part, I've been using these. Although on not all the doors, you can see them on other ones. These don't have to be wired up though, is the thing. So there's another room in here. As you can see, same kind of thing, and I was in the process of building it as well. So echinocactus we have to go get. Okay. Well, so turn that off because that teaches me where I need to put lights. See, you can see them over here. So I probably need to do something consistent. I've been using these because they're just a little bit brighter than those. So I probably need to go through the base and make sure I'm using all of those kinds. This area here leads you out. So if we wanted to put some lights here, this would be the place to do it. Because you could build them. Let's see, what do you got here, buddy? Got a light here. I'm always looking for things to be symmetrical, but it doesn't always work out because of the way the walls are and stuff. It's like this. There are other lights you can use. You can use a hanging lamp here. These are really long though, and they don't give off a lot of light. It's kind of the problem. I wish some of the lights just gave off more light. That would be. So here we got lights on one side, which isn't great, but oh, we got a tree. You thinking you can come right up here against me? So again, I always wanted to have one exit point that was low to the ground out of each side that you could, and then an observation deck up above. This is different because look, this is the top. You got this flushing up here or whatever this is, this decorative part. That means it's the top wall right here. There's no wall above it. Here there is a wall above these two, which is why they have the dongles there. So I'd have to put a wall up above that in order for it to work. And I think the reason it won't is because there's a room up here. Yeah, so this right here is an opening. And then this is the top wall here. So I'd have to remove that wall. And I'd have to remove this arch, and I don't want to do that. Kind of like this little room here, and it's got a pointed ceiling on it. So there's, in order to get some asymmetrical stuff and kind of have some fun, you have to give up some of the symmetry that I love so much. Oh, what's up here? Okay. I got all these stairs, man. Stairs everywhere. Yeah, so anytime there's a corner like this, one of the things I've been liking to do is put up. And this is just, it's a fun place to run around in. Yeah, it just looks cool to me. And I need to put some lights up here. Like there's a... You have all kinds of different light fixtures. That one. See, the ceiling up there is kind of overhead. So what you could do is put that in there if you wanted. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. But right now we need to go to a world with a bunch of cactus flesh. So you can see the system. I was going to show this. So here it is. I haven't named this system yet. I'll name it something else. But I looked at all these worlds. COVID's Refuge. You can probably imagine what that world looks like. It looks exactly like the pictures we've all seen of COVID. And I went and looked at all of these. And so these are all kind of neat. The only reason I didn't... The only planet here that I didn't rename myself was Sable. That was the name of the planet when I got here. I used to have a cat named Sable. She was one of my favorite cats. She's all black, as you could imagine, but she wasn't the all black cat that I always imagined I would have. Instead of having soft black fur, she had this kind of Brillo pad fur. And she always had, nicknamed her Hairless Heels because her heels always were missing her hair, and her belly later on started missing her hair, and our vet told it is because she was a nervous cat and she was an overlicker. But she was so much fun. So I just left it there. So tribute to Sable. Sable the cat. So cactus flesh, what kind of world can we go to here? Hold on, let's take a look. Were one of these worlds cactusy? Not COVID's Refuge. It's got cobalt, gold, and copper here. This is the Mordor salt mines. This was Starbulb. This is the planet we're on. Starbulb, copper, paraffinium, sodium. You can see it's viridescent. It was another very nice world. It just wasn't it didn't have everything I wanted on it, and this is overgrown, and it was perfect. So, and then this is Starbulb, copper, paraffinium, sodium, and aggressive sentinel. So we don't really have cactus in any of these. Okay, Paradise of Boneyards. This had ancient bones, Starbulb, copper, paraffinium, Starbulb, copper, paraffinium, bones of paradise. This is the one I really like this one. It had ancient bones on it, and it was a nice planet. And this one also had ancient bones. So if you want to do some ancient bone farming, that's a good place to go. These were all, as I was going into these systems and just looking and trying to see. They have Starbulb. A lot of the planets that I looked at, I was only going down and landing on the planets that actually had... You could see that one was bountiful. I was only looking at those planets, so... Spilled Wine had Starbulb. It was a tropical planet, verdant planet. All of these were nice planets. They just didn't have what I was looking for, so... This is Pixar's Rest. There was where I was considering building. It was really, really nice. It had the cool trees and everything. It was darn near perfect. It just didn't have any water, I don't believe. Devil's Well, Starbulb. This system had 3 of these planets in it that were all pretty wonderful. This was... This one, salvageable scrap. I built a small base on there because it had salvageable scrap, and I was thinking, it was another one of these planets. It's a paradise planet. It's actual paradise planet. Really cool. Thought I was going to end up on there. That was where I was looking at building it if I couldn't come up with what I was looking for. So, I think we may just have to jump to another system here, through our ship, and find some cacti, or we probably have some on one of our previous bases. Let's look at that. There's going to be a cactus one here. Like, what's this? Uranium. CF uranium. That's on a uranium planet. Then there's the emerald and uranium. I think that might have cactusy stuff. The ammonia one might. Let's check that one. The Cousteau one we need to go get rid of, because now that we have water on our home planet that we're building the pyramid on, that's where we'll build our underwater base. I Just spilled coffee on myself like a dork. Goodness gracious. Get it to your mouth before opening it there, Colors. Yeah, big dummy. Alright, so this is the Latonza Sigma. Let's see what this planet is. Fungal mold, magnetized ferrite, copper, and ammonium. It doesn't say anything about cactus flesh. It looks like the kind of place that would have cactus flesh, though. What's that? Jade peas. Jade peas. It's got jade peas. It's got a fungal cluster. It's got some Titan worm burrows.
Toxic protection falling.
Fungal cluster. Sweet root. It doesn't have anything. Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, I like those green lights. Those are sharp. I really want to just play the game from here on out from the system that I'm... This one, the Flow Galaxy. This is Paradise Backup. We're going to go there. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to delete this base because we don't need it anymore. This was my backup plan. I was going to build a permanent base here if I couldn't find a better world. So we'll go here and delete this base, and then we'll jump out in the space. And we'll look for someplace that has cactus flesh in our ship. And that should get us rolling in the right direction. Yeah, so this is Pixar's Rest. Oh, this is Pixar's Rest. See, so you can see what it's like. It's got the same kind of trees that glow. I love those. It's a really nice planet. You can see how hilly it is. It didn't have any mountainous structures like mine does, which I really like to break up the landscape, but I was like, that's okay. It's green grass. It looks wonderful. What time of day is it for here? It's at current time 34. It's not even 1 a.m. yet. I loved everything about this. It just didn't have water. So it was the backup plan. So I think the thing to do here is first look at my inventory. I don't have a lot of room. So I don't mind losing these components really. Except I'm going to grab that. And that for the glass. And then, let's see. Oh, I suppose I probably have a little bit of room here. Don't I? Okay. Delete base. Paradise Backup. This is a great planet. If you find this planet, build on it. It's a beautiful place unless you want water like I did. You could see how it met most of my criteria. I mean, when I found this place, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Why doesn't it have water? I was so sad about that, but I love the trees. I love those. Okay, so it has a mountainous structure there. It's just not as prevalent as it is in the world that I found. You can see it's got a few of them. So they break up the landscape and they don't make it so flat, which is really nice. It just didn't have water. It was darn near perfect. I mean, it's a really nice planet. Okay, let's take a look at the system here. What do we have? What's that world over there? That is a verdant planet, the Devil's Well. I discovered that one. What else is in this system? Pixar's Rest, and then there's 3 other planets that I haven't looked at. Okay. This is always easier to do from in here. Okay. What is giant ship in my way for 500, Alex? What is this planet? Get through this asteroid field. That is boiled prawn, which I found. It's got ancient bones. Okay. What's that one? Copper, phosphorus, sodium. I need a desert planet, Maudib. Maudib. Give me the desert planet. What is this one? That is a foaming planet with aggressive sentinels, and then there's a little tiny planet over there. Probably not it, but hey, we should go take a look. I'm no longer looking at your foaming planet. we have here? What is this thing? Moon. It's a human planet. Star bulb, copper, paraffinium, salt. Okay. We're not going to find one here. Well then, where do we want to go? Same kind of thing. G4, water. How many planets? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a moon. Let's go take a look. Maybe we need to go to a hot planet to get those cactus. Maybe we need to go with something that has a number closer to 0, I think. That might be the thing to do. Probably shouldn't go to 4, 5, or 6, which is where all these paradise planets look at. Oh, we're going to have to engage in ship combat, and there is a... Okay. That's a big, huge freighter. Hey, you. Where is this thing? Nearby freighter under attack. Destroy pirates to save the fleet. I will try. That's exactly the kind of freighter I want. So we will engage in a little pirate dumbness. Oh, wrong one. But it's a big, huge... How come that thing is more agile than me? God. No Man's Sky, you just stink. There we go. It's a big, huge, giant, fat boy. Save the freighter from the pirates. Yes, well. The hardest part about this is not hitting the enemy ships or the enemy freighter. So here's my own guys. They start to get close when somebody's close. Where are you? How big is this thing? Can't analyze it. Where is it? Where is it? Eric, come here. Come here.
Hostile ships approaching.
Here we go. There we go. I gotta be really careful here. God, if they move like normal ships, this wouldn't be bad, would it? It's just gonna bounce right off you. He's gonna do this thing and then... Thank goodness I have enough firepower now to make quick work out of some of them. Oh no. Feel a sneeze coming on. Okay. Oh, that was awful. You guys didn't get to hear that, but that was awful. Yeah, turn around and go the other way. Just bounce right off me. That's realistic. I don't even need realism. I just need fun, and this is annoying. Come on, kill it. Kill it before it gets its shields back. Where is it? Everybody bouncing off each other because nobody knows how to fly. This game has the worst flight mechanics ever. Alright, who's next? How many we got left? How you doing, loser? Infraknife maxed out, so. Any more? Yeah, there's one. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. The Infraknife accelerator, when you get close, baby, that's a... Okay. Yes, I know. You're Viking too. You're awesome. I want to come see your ship. I don't have enough money for it, unfortunately. If it's nice, I don't have enough money for it. Where is this thing? It's this guy. It's this guy right here, right? Oh, these Star Destroyer ones are so awesome. He's got like, oh look, he's got some kind of weird connection thing going on there. He's not all in one piece. That looks weird. What's going on there? Why does it look like that? I'm not sure I want your ship. It looks like it's in pieces. Something wrong with this thing when it looks like it's not solid. For a Kikas. Well, keep your fur to yourself. I'll at least go talk to him. Should always go hold audience with the captain. You got there, bud? Pathetic interloper who just saved your ship. It's a C class, just like mine, so it's no big deal. Compare. Exchange for 13 million. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll keep the prawn's claw. If you were an A class, I would have considered it. I don't like that your ship is broken though. It bothers me. What is this mess here? Like you could fly right through it. What the hell? Oh, you can't. What the heck? Alright. Give me some planets here. What do we got? You are Starbulb. Iridescent planet, which is very pretty. Girls, 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 you're all pretty. Moon, there's the moon. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, salt. It's scorched. Does that mean it has what I need? Cactus flesh? Starbulb. I think if it's got the cactusy stuff, it'll show up as a... Come on. Stay on there. You're trying my patience. Oh my god. Scaly planet. Okay. That's not what I need then. And this one down here is what? This is the moon. Right? Come on, I'm right over it. You can't just tell me? No, we can't. It's a scorched moon. Selenium. Okay, so selenium's going to be its thing in place of the cactus flesh. Gotcha. And that one. I think we're all out of planets here. Frozen anomaly. What the heck does that mean? And there's that thing back there. Is that the scaly one? Did we get to the other side? What is this? What is that? It's another moon. It's an abandoned moon, and it has the cactus flesh. The last place. The last planet we checked out. Okay. Alright, cactus flesh. You're coming with me. Let's see if we can find the cactus flesh from space. From high altitude, because we should be able to. You should be able to see it. I have to slow down. May have to slow down a little bit. See things smoking. Lots of smoking stuff here. They got lots of people. Oh, there we go. That's it right there. Yep. We're just going to hop right on over here. We're going to get this free word. Bingo, bango, bongo. Looks like a nice place. Okay, how much room do we have? Probably not enough. We got some cactus flesh. Yeah, we got enough room for a bunch of... I want to be able to plant a bunch of it. I want to be able to basically harvest this whole field, so... if you're here, you might as well harvest it. Right? echinocactus. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Pluck it until it's all gone. Just like the hair on my eyebrows. My stylist is always, I think, a little shocked, and I tell her this is what happens when you reach this age. This is why Andy Rooney looked the way he did. Because it stops growing on the top of your head and it starts growing out your eyebrows and your ears and your nose. How much left? It's a cold planet. So it's cold. Hey. Who did that? You? You're dead. Okay. Getting there. Just kind of want to make an outer ring and then kind of either move clockwise or counterclockwise, and makes it easy to get most of this. And then you can circle around and see that they're all gone. All the icons are gone. Great. Well, that was easy. Let's go home. Let's go back to the pyramid. Boss, man. The ship is so great looking. Jeez. What an awesome treat that is. Now if we could just paint it. Because every time I show up in the anomaly, there's one or two of them there and we all look the same. I could see people going back to like exotic ships and stuff like that after a while, because they'll be like, man, I gotta have something that looks a little more unique. I would fly my exotic all the time if the wings, when they folded downward, did not fold together. Like, I don't want to make that joke, but like a young Mormon lady. Smash those legs together. I only say that as a person who used to be a Mormon, so I feel like I have some free reign to say that. All right, my friends, let's go back home to your bases. We got one less base, so back to the Mayanopolis. I want to take a different picture because that one's dark. It's dark on that planet a lot. This is one of the only things that I'm going to be looking for, is a planet exactly like this one or close to it. Maybe better if it's got like ancient bones or scrap or something. If it was exactly like this planet and had some bonus resource, I would move my structure there. The reason being, if I could get on a huge planet that was sunny a lot of the time, because this planet is dark a lot, which is really cool with the glowy plants. And we can see that it's 2032 right now in terms of time, but it seems like there are periods during the daytime when it goes dark, and I think it's because we're basically witnessing an eclipse type of thing. A big, huge planet is getting in our way and blocking out our sun. So anyway, we're home. I considered putting some lights up here. So let's go down here and see our buddies. This is just so much fun. This is so much fun. I would love to have different kinds of lights. Like, I'd like to be able to have some track lighting that I could lay down on a lot of this. So like at the bottom of the stairs, I could have a thing of light right there. It would be really cool to be able to take something like this. See, I mean, you could do what? 3 placement enabled, but it won't let you push it through the floor. That's what I'd like to be able to do. I would embed that in the bottom of the steps if I could. That'd be really cool. But some kind of track lighting would be really cool. Just a thin strip of light that you could put down would be really neat. Because there's not a lot of good lighting choices. You know, your only other option then is to do something like this. Put this light down here so you can see the base of the stairs. And then there's just not a lot of other choices. You can put table lamps in places, but I've had a problem already with those not resting on the table. So those seem kind of broken. There's lanterns, but they give off this reddish light and they don't illuminate a lot. So I started placing those and decided not to use those. There's this sign, but I don't... What do you do with that? I don't know. You know, like, this is where Fallout 4 is so much better. It's got the ability to create neon signage and some other different kinds of lights. So these are the lights you're stuck with, and none of them are great. So I really wish there were more lighting choices in this game. I'd love to see that. All right, so my friend, why don't we put this right here? Z. You wanted what? Where was it? Right here. Echinocactus. I'd like to build it. How do I build it in here? Yes. Cannot plant outdoors. Invalid biome. What? I have this thing. What? What happens if I build this other thing? Oh, I didn't have it snapped on. What about this? There we go. Okay. Plant away, little planters. All right. You gotta have some lights in here. We got some problems. Let's do this. That. Fire it up. Boink. 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 Why don't you just plug into that? Okay. Yeah, so with the ceiling here, oh man, there's a bunch of opportunity for lights here, isn't there? This is the question, is how much light do you create? Because if you go over here and you're like, yeah, I'll put this right there. That's a lot of light. I mean, it's potentially a lot of light. It's just that these are so much brighter than the other kinds of lights that you can dangle from the ceiling and stuff. So I'd like to have... Why are some of those already lit? That's weird. Okay, well... That's weird that they're already lit like that. That's interesting. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. It seems pretty wonderful to me. Okay. Cool. So, what happens if I just add a few more of those lights? Why are they like that, I wonder? Some of those were lit. It's certainly not. It's nothing to do with just putting these in this metal looking part of the wall, does it? Can't be. Can't be, because some of them don't work. It's a really weird way the game does this. Like, I'd be really happy if it would just stick to 90-degree turns. Okay, let's plug you into there, and you into there, and you into there, and you into there. You're already kind of plugged in. All right, that's fine. So over here in this room, and he's barking at us. This is where we're gonna have to turn. So, well, let's do the same thing here then. I keep doing that, and it's not what I mean to do, but you know me. Let's do this. Let's do. Like I said, I'm not very consistent with my lights. I like. Bottom line is these lights are just better. They're just brighter. They're just brighter. So what are you going to do? There we go. So we got some lights in there. All right, so let's put these other lights up. See how many of those decide to light on their own for whatever purpose. For whatever piece of logic that I cannot understand. That's the kind of the way this game works. Is there's some stuff that just doesn't make sense to me. Okay. And now you're all lit up. That's wonderful. Okay. So what I wanted to do with this space is I'm gonna do this. Right here. Build this wall. And we're gonna allow the natural sloped roof here to do some of it for us. What about this? How far back can we go? Oh, we had this wall here. Okay. Right. So we had you. Oh, I see. Okay. I can make that work the way I want to, I think. Yes, I can. Maybe. Oh, I know what I'll do. Like this. That my neighbors are doing something with a chainsaw, and it's very, 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 very annoying. All right, so let's see, because that has what? It's got one bendy up here. All right. And this exists like this. Oh, I know what I was doing up here too, doesn't it? Yeah, I built some stairs here. Okay. This is funny because if you turn it, sometimes it won't do this. It won't turn like that, which is what I want. Okay, because I made stairs so that you can go up here, over here, and into this room. And then I hadn't yet got around to making like the ceiling correct or anything. That was kind of one of the questions I had with this room, because this ceiling, let's do this. If you can get up high, it seems to trigger it a little better. Well, yes, that's where I want you. My God, chainsaws are the worst. Okay, come here. Yeah, I know. I know exactly where I want you. Yeah, right there would be good. And then you right there. Yes, look at you. Like you're figuring it out. Oh, wait a minute. That's wrong, though. That's... Yeah, I noticed that. Gosh darn it. It's gotta be below the lights. Come on. No Man's Sky, why do you make this so hard? Look, where do you think this wants to go? Why is your algorithm so bad at this? They're like, well, it just is. So awkward. It's just so awkward, I say. Okay, so what I want to do here, I think, is take the bend out of it. Which will be a little bit awkward, but... because that leaves a gap right there that I don't want. I don't want that gap there, and I don't want to put one of the things on because that's a corner piece right there, and I don't want it sticking up on the outside of the pyramid. So I think the only reasonable thing to do here is basically this. Make another level to the ceiling here. Come on now. You know you want to be with your friends. Look at that. It's like, what's it going to take to make you do that? You know, for a game that is considerably about base building, it's really awkward how not great this game is at doing this part of it. I'm going to try something I haven't done before. Okay, so that's there. And now we have support pillars. Oh, but they're not tall, are they? And you can't scale them. Part cannot be resized. Oh, man. That's so disappointing. Okay, I got an idea, though. All is not lost. What if we did this? I'm just going to make it a back room. Let's do with a couple different windows then, because we have this big guy here. Yeah. And then we can do like another one. And then another big window maybe. And then do an arch every other one. And we'll leave that there. So that's what we got here. How about that? That's kind of cool. Got these little rooms in here. I can do something with this. I like that. Okay. In fact, what if we did... Where is our, science, agriculture, weapon, construction terminal? What about you? What about you? You could go right there. That could be your little place. How's that, dude? Hey, man. Harlan Kissy, how you doing? Traveler friend, you taunt me each time you enter and leave this home of ours. Yes, well... grant me some small comfort. Collect images of the places you visit. Alright, I will do that. Okay, now... so this is interesting. He's there. I'm almost thinking... if I change that to a wall... that, and then I come in here and I can do what? Yes, I can put a wall right in there. Okay, so hold on. Better yet, then let's do this. We're gonna remove that. We're gonna take this and put it right there. We're gonna take this and put it right there. We're gonna take another one of these big glass window ones and put it right there. And then we're going to take that and be done. That. We're going to do this. Y'all get to see how my mind works when it comes to creating stuff like this. And then right here, let's see. Oh, I might have miscalculated. Oh, no, I didn't. I want to do it like this. Right like that. Okay. Now, what we can do is build these other terminals. Weapons terminal. Oh, I need Pugnium. Okay. What about science terminal? Yay! Physicist entity. Okay, give data on creatures. This greatly aid my research. Please take these nanites. Okay. I need some Pugnium. Well, we know where we have tons of that. See, so now you can see him through there. That's cool. You can see him through his window. Oh my gosh. I like that a lot. I might want to do the round window instead, though. I don't know. I can't make up my mind about that yet. I really like the round windows. I'm a sucker for them. I don't like the big square ones so much. This is when I wish I had Fallout signs. It could make neon signs. I'd be like, the vault is this way. Pugnium. Well, I don't need a whole bunch. Let's do that, and then we'll get rid of what we don't need when we're done. This thing has a problem with textures. You know what? You know what just arrived, though? You know what just arrived? It's very exciting. What just arrived is the 4070 Ti. I'm very excited to put that in. Yeah, it's going to be so nice. Okay, weapons terminal. Pugnium, weapons terminal. My man, how you doing, Captain? Now we are ready, Interloper. The sentinels are here, and you shall head out to meet them. This day shall be glorious. Traveler as has been, shall be again. All right. By placing my world under threat, getting me to summon so many sentinels for pointless battle. When I am back, I will need to speak to the armor about the future. All right. Multiple sentinel forces have arrived. Let's see about that. Weapons research. Okay. Yeah, what do we think? Do we want to do this or this? I kind of really like that window. I don't like those big windows like that. That's kind of cool. Let's do this. I'm much more into this. That's a nice look there. No, I changed my mind again. I want to be able to see their terminals more. It's okay to change your mind. It's the spice of life, man. Figure stuff out. I need to push his terminal back, though. That's the big thing. That's what's annoying me about his. This guy's is almost against the wall, and I need to get it against the wall. Yours... I need to have that thing as much up against the wall as possible. And same thing with yours. There we go. All right. Good. That helps. That's better. Oh yeah, it looks almost flush. Yes, I'm happier. That makes that window look better. God, I'm all about the aesthetics, aren't I? Okay, what's this mission we got? Oh, do we just have to go? We just have to go to, what am I doing? What's this mission? Weapons research. Engage and destroy the sentinels. Okay, where? Engage and destroy the sentinels where? Oh, anywhere? Oh, good. Okay, guys, come on. We're going to fight away from my stuff. Sentinels are searching. Well, we had to take this thing apart anyway, so. I see you guys. How you doing? Oh, wrong weapon. You punk. Don't even start with me. Slide right on down here. Oh yeah, baby. You get caught down here? There you go. How's that? He got stuck. Poor boy. Okay, let's do this. We knew we were going to take this thing apart anyways, so let's just do it. Where are the reinforcements? No reinforcements for you. No healing for you. Where are you? Yeah, jump at me. Do it. No, you don't. You're done. You're done. You're done. How many do I have to kill for the guy to be happy? I don't know. No more room in my inventory. Ah.
Sentinel walker detected.
Okay, that's nice. Bye. There you go. You guys are done. No, what? And how?
Critical damage taken.
What the hell? Ah. Okay. What's going on with my suit here? What else? Oh, I never did get around to repairing that, did I? But now is not the time. Okay. Who got me with those blasts like that? Oh, there you are. Dang it.
Technology recharge.
Gosh darn it. I wish the personal force field wasn't there. We're crying out loud. God, I hate that thing. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to remove it. I only want to be able to shoot mortars. Okay. Let's get it out of here. Multi-tool. Where is it? Personal force field. Personal force field. Store that son of a bitch. Get it out of here. I can't yet. God dang it. That thing is a huge problem. Keep shooting. I didn't take the finger off the trigger there, buddy. It's a big hole. Detected, it says. Yes, where are they? Oh, there's one way over there. Can't let that guy get away. That'll screw the whole thing up. What are you doing? Son of a gun. I'm not trying to pick up anything up. I'm trying to fire. Where are the rest of these guys? There's one way over here. They get away like that, and it's just awful. It screws the whole thing up. I don't know why they do that. Gosh darn it. Did he get too far away? Where is he? Come on. Run. I don't care if your sprint's depleted. Son of a gun. I don't know if we can make it. He got away. 18 seconds. Oh, so frustrating. We were so close to being able to finish him off. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, we got enough done for the weapons guy, but that sucks. I hate how one of them runs like that. Hello, games. Could you guys fix that? That's really annoying. Really annoying. All right. Pugnium converts to nanites. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's a nanite. I don't need a free slot. And now it's nighttime. What time is it? 1904. And the darkness has come. Well, at least we got that much done. Look, isn't that pretty though? Big huge pyramid. Gosh darn it. That thing's awesome. Yeah, that personal shield's got to go away. That thing is the bane of my existence. I keep trying to launch grenades and it's on the wrong one. It's like I just need to toggle between paralysis and then the regular water, and this is so lovely. Okay. Oh, I have a bunch of cactus flesh, don't I? Let's go put that away. Return to the armor, it says, and it's like, oh, I will. We'll get there. Cactus flesh. Let's scoot to the top there. Now we can do this. Pugnium out of my system. Get rid of all of that stuff. What? Oh yeah, it's very quick acting, isn't it? It converts that stuff at a really fast rate, which is kind of awesome. Thank goodness. All right. So now we can take this stupid thing. Bye-bye. If I think I need you someday, I'll use you. But until then, you are just killing me. The armorer. Okay, you guys need some lights. Let's do some lights right here. Let's do some lights like this. Doink, 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 doink. This will give us a little bit. This is just the oddest thing. Hello games, you guys could change that. That would be really great. Tilting. Come on. Come on, guys. Just 90 degrees is all we need. There should be an option there to say only turn these things 90 degrees. And then what do we have on the wall? We got those on the wall, so it's just dark in here. Okay. I gotta get some more lights in there. So lights. That helps. Okay. And then in here we have a really low ceiling, so there's not much we can do in terms of cool lights there. What you can do is something decorative, which doesn't always work. Like there's a golden counter here. What is this? Come on now. So if you push this against the wall, and you can even try and set a lamp on top of it, but it doesn't always work. I've had trouble with these being on the table. I mean, it's pretty cool, and it does work. So from a light standpoint, if you shut that off, that's what it looks like. Which is better, is it not? That's kind of cool. You, my friend, you need a light overhead, though. See, so there's this big, huge ring light, but again, it's not ideal. There's a capped standing light, but it's too tall. It's not necessarily too tall. I just don't know if that's... Or... What else is there? Put a light right here for this guy. I don't know. What would you do here? The ceiling's low, and that's the problem. You could put... Well, I mean... You could put the red light over here. It's the red light district. You could put a light up there. I'm not crazy about that either. I don't know. Kind of figured out. I wish his own lights were a little brighter. He looks evil there. You survived where Herc fell, traveler. Forgive me, I was wrong. My whole life I was wrong. It is not the dead that deserve our service, it's the living. It's you. Viking promises not to cause any more trouble for the base, apologizing profusely, telling me that the living deserve service more than the dead, and that I especially am worthy of their aid. The armor rewards me with a token of gratitude. Go in glory, says the armor. Craft a multi-tool of great power. Would it please you to examine it? I would, but I have a pretty powerful one. It's a multi-tool of great power. I'm going to decline it, dude. You got to do better work than that. Yeah, so I'd love to have a light option. Science guy. This is cool. See, you could put one up here. I don't like the idea of putting that up there, but I kind of like this bluish light. I've put these on ceilings before, and I've never been like a huge fan of having them work that way. But I just may have to do this, because that looks kind of cool. That looks kind of neat. What about you? He's got a bunch of screens, but still same kind of thing. He doesn't have a lot of light out here. So if you take this and you put this here, light that up and say go there, I'd have to move that, wouldn't I? Why don't we do this? I'm going to give you a white light. It's a little better. It still doesn't light you up very much because it's so far away, but... And then what other thing do I have left to build? A science terminal, ag terminal, weapons terminal, exocraft terminal. Oh, geez. This one's going to have to be built. Missing components, dihydrogen. Oh. Okay. I'm missing dihydrogen? Wow. See, so here, if you wanted to get some more lights on the roof, this is probably the way to do it. And I'm never sure which light I like the most. I kind of like these dangling ones, but they're not very bright. The ring has the most light. No question. But it's not aesthetically pleasing. This thing looks kind of weird, doesn't give off a lot of light. These dangle really far, don't give off any light. This is nice, it gives off a bit of light. But it looks like it gives off about the same amount of light as that does. So, and of course you're just using components here, you know, against your build number. So it's like, is it really necessary to have these here? I don't know. There'll be some of the first things I'll have to take down. I just wish there was a way to get more light into these places. Into interiors like this. But maybe somebody at Hello Games will see this and say, yeah, I know what you're talking about. We're going to work on that. This is cool, though. I like that. Okay, so I need dihydrogen? Well, it's getting late in this episode. Giving you the 90-minute run. Yeah, maybe we should... Oh, here's what... Well, that's what we have to do next. There's dihydrogen there. I'm going to have to go store everything. Where's some dihydrogen? Over there. Let's go explore. So there's still a ton left to do with this. Oh, do you have dihydrogen? Will you just give me some? You don't have any, do you? That's why I need landing platforms for you guys to land on. Offer to trade. What do you got? Suspicious packages. Oh, bye. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, never mind. I was going to say I have suspicious packages to give you, but... Dihydrogen right there. There we go. Light it up. Let's get it. Yeah, baby. There we go. How much did we end up with off of that? 142. That should be enough to build that thing, shouldn't it? Yeah, I want to get some landing pads built out here where this pyramid used to be. I'm going to take this thing down.
Technology recharge.
Very nicely done there. So let's go in here. Take this. Can we build this here? Is it too tall? I don't think so. I don't think it's too tall. Just got to get it flush up against there. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like you got to be moved. Let's move you to right about there. And let's do the same thing over here. Let's just duplicate it and put it right there. Where are you going? Right there. Then you can go right there. There, it's a little over your head. Oh, wait a minute. It's not lit, though. Oh, it did the wrong thing. Didn't it? Now light it up correctly. There we go. Now, do I not have a guy for this? Technician required. You can recruit at space station. Okay. Well, there we go. Folks, what do you think of the base? I mean, I like it. I totally dig this. I just need more light, that's all. I need some way to put some really big light up there on the ceiling. Because I've looked into putting this thing up there. It doesn't really emit enough light. Like, too close to Starship right now. Like, you could put some up there. But it doesn't shine enough light down onto here, onto the rest of it, so. So we'll just keep working. It's outside time. Let's get, it's daylight. What is it? It's 5:21. Sun's coming up. There she is. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a wonderful place to be. Very cool. All right, everybody. I'm going to leave you this. End of the episode. Go dismantle that thing down there. And start building some landing pads. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with me on No Man's Sky Sunday. If you dig the pyramid, let me know. Like, subscribe, consider supporting me on Patreon, do all that jazz. I will see you all next time, next Sunday. I hope your day goes really well. And until then, happy gaming, everyone.